Have you ever caught her gaze lingering just a second longer than usual, her laugh echoing a little brighter when you're around, or noticed how she suddenly remembers the smallest details about your life that even you forgot you mentioned? You feel it in your gut, this electric pull, this unspoken connection that defies logic. But something holds her back, and deep down you sense she's torn between the life she's living and the one her heart is quietly leaning toward. Welcome to the hidden world of female psychology, where attraction doesn't always shout. It whispers through micro-expressions, subconscious choices, and emotional currents most men never learn to read. In the next few minutes, you're going to discover 10 powerful, often invisible signals that reveal when a woman is falling for you, even when circumstances make it complicated. This isn't about manipulation or games. This is about understanding the deep, primal wiring of how women experience desire, emotional safety, and magnetic connection. Science, real-life stories, and timeless patterns of human behavior all point to the same truth. When a woman's heart starts shifting toward you, her body, words, and energy begin sending signals she may not even fully admit to herself yet. You're about to learn how to recognize these cues so you stop second-guessing yourself and start showing up with quiet confidence, the kind that naturally draws her closer. If you've ever felt that frustrating mix of hope and confusion, wondering if what you're sensing is real or just in your head, this message will finally give you clarity. Stay with me until the very end, because the 10th signal might just change how you see every future interaction with her. By the time we finish, you'll have a new lens on female desire that most men will never possess. And trust me, you're going to want to hear what happens when you start responding to these signals the right way. Let's dive in. Cliffhanger, around 60-second mark. But before we get to the first major signal, here's something that will keep you glued to every word. What if the very behavior you've been interpreting as her pulling away is actually the strongest proof she's falling hard? Stick around, because signal number 1 is going to flip your entire understanding upside down. She starts mirroring your energy in ways that feel almost instinctive. You lean back, she leans back. You speak a little faster with excitement, and suddenly her pace matches yours. Female psychology shows that mirroring is one of the earliest subconscious signs of deep rapport and attraction. It's not conscious flattery, it's her nervous system syncing with yours because your presence feels safe and exciting at the same time. She may not even realize she's doing it, but her mirror neurons are firing, creating that addictive feeling of we just get each other. Pay attention next time you're talking. Does she adopt your slang, match your humor style, or even breathe in rhythm with you? That's her emotional brain saying yes before her logical mind catches up. This mirroring extends far beyond body language. She begins adopting your perspectives on small things, movies you love, music that moves you, even the way you take your coffee. It's her way of building an emotional bridge. Women are wired to seek emotional resonance, and when she's falling, she invests mental energy in understanding your inner world. You mention a childhood story once, and weeks later she references it naturally, showing she's been carrying that piece of you with her. This isn't casual interest. It's the slow, powerful process of emotional investment that female psychology experts link directly to romantic attachment. You'll notice her teasing you more playfully, with that special sparkle in her eyes reserved only for someone who makes her feel alive. The teasing isn't mean, it's a test and a flirtation wrapped in one. She's checking if you can handle her wit, her fire, while also creating shared inside jokes that bond you tighter. Relatable, right? Many men have been in that moment where banter flows effortlessly and time disappears. That's her subconscious pulling you into her emotional orbit. Signal number 2 hits deeper. She creates opportunities to be around you, even when it requires effort. She happens to show up at places she knows you frequent. She finds excuses to extend conversations, asking one more question, remembering you have a big meeting and following up later. This proactive energy is huge because women, when truly invested, start prioritizing emotional proximity. It feels natural to her because her brain is releasing dopamine every time she interacts with you. The psychology here is clear. Proximity breeds attraction, but deliberate proximity when she has other commitments shows her heart is making space for you. She shares vulnerabilities she doesn't share with just anyone. Not big dramatic confessions at first, but small, meaningful glimpses into her fears, dreams, or past experiences that shaped her. This emotional openness is a massive green light in female psychology. Women are protective of their inner world. When she lets you in, even a little, it means she feels safe enough to be seen by you. You become her confidant, the person whose opinion starts mattering more. Listen carefully. These shares are invitations for deeper connection. Her laughter changes around you. It becomes lighter, more frequent, almost giddy at times. Genuine laughter releases endorphins and strengthens bonds. If she's laughing at your jokes, even the mediocre ones, and her eyes crinkle with real joy, that's biology and emotion working together. Contrast this with polite chuckles she gives others. You'll feel the difference in your gut. This signal builds curiosity because it makes you wonder what it is about you that unlocks this version of her. Signal 3. She remembers and celebrates your wins, big and small. You mentioned finishing a tough project, and she lights up asking for details, offering genuine praise that feels personal. Women falling in love become your biggest cheerleader because seeing you succeed activates her own reward centers. It's evolutionary. Pairing with a capable, driven partner feels secure and exciting. She might send a thoughtful message or bring up your achievement days later, proving you're on her mind when you're apart. This ties into how she defends you subtly in group settings. If someone makes a light joke at your expense, she jumps in with a supportive comment or shifts the conversation. It's protective instinct kicking in. Her loyalty is quietly transferring. You feel it as quiet strength in her presence. Signal 4 reveals itself through touch. Those micro touches that seem accidental but happen too often to be random. A hand brushing your arm while laughing, fixing your collar, or lingering a second longer during a hug goodbye. Touch is one of the most powerful ways women express and test attraction. It releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, making her feel closer to you with each contact. She's gauging your reaction too. If you respond warmly without overstepping, it encourages more. In relatable terms, think of those moments where electricity sparks from the smallest touch. That's her body speaking what words can't yet. Her texting patterns shift dramatically. Responses come faster, messages get longer, and she initiates conversations more. She sends memes or articles she thinks you'll like, showing she's thinking of you throughout her day. Late-night texts or good morning messages aren't coincidence. They're her reaching across whatever distance exists, because connection with you feels rewarding. Female psychology highlights that consistent communication investment signals emotional priority. She asks deeper questions about your future, your values, what makes you feel fulfilled. This isn't small talk. She's mentally placing you in her long-term vision. Curiosity about your soul is a strong indicator she's envisioning a shared path. Men often miss this because it feels friendly, but combined with other signals, it's profound. Signal 5. She gets a little nervous or fidgety around you in the best way. Playing with her hair, adjusting her clothes, or brief moments of shy eye contact followed by bold smiles. This mix of excitement and slight anxiety is classic attraction physiology. Her body is experiencing heightened arousal, good stress, that comes from wanting to impress you. It's adorable and telling. You make her feel alive, and that shows. She starts dressing with more care when she knows she'll see you. Not necessarily glamorous, but thoughtful outfits that align with what she knows you appreciate. Women do this instinctively when a man captures their romantic interest. It's an unconscious effort to be visually appealing to the person whose attention they crave. Her friends know about you. Maybe not everything, but they drop hints or give you knowing looks. Women confide in close friends, and if you're a frequent topic, she's processing her growing feelings out loud. This external validation in her circle often accelerates her emotional journey toward you. Signal 6 dives into jealousy. Not toxic, but those subtle flashes when other women give you attention. She might become quieter, change the subject, or find a way to pull your focus back. Female psychology links mild jealousy to investment. It shows she sees you as someone worth protecting emotionally. Handled right, it can deepen connection rather than create drama. She opens up about her own relationship dissatisfaction indirectly, through stories of what she wishes for, or comments on values that don't align in her current situation. She never names it directly sometimes, but the contrast she draws highlights what she finds in you. This vulnerability is her heart testing the waters. Her plans start including you naturally. We should do that sometime, or mentioning events she thinks you'd both enjoy. Future-oriented language is a massive clue. Women don't casually project futures with men they're indifferent to. Signal 7 is powerful. She prioritizes your emotional state. If you seem off, she checks in, offers support, listens without judgment. This nurturing side emerges strongly when attraction deepens because caring for you feels good to her. It's maternal instinct mixed with romantic desire, potent and rare. You notice her mood improves dramatically after spending time with you. She carries that glow into other parts of her life, and people comment on how happy she seems lately. You become her source of positive energy, the person who regulates her emotions in a healthy way. She teases future scenarios involving the two of you, Imagine if we tried that hike together, or referencing shared experiences as if they're inevitable. This mental rehearsal is how her mind prepares for possible change. Signal 8. Physical proximity increases. She sits closer, finds reasons to stand near you, or lingers when it's time to leave. Personal space shrinks because her comfort zone now includes you. This comfort is built on trust and desire. Her compliments become more personal and frequent about your character, your mind, the way you make her feel, not just surface things. You really understand me. Or talking to you is so easy. Carry deep weight. Signal 9 involves her making small sacrifices or going out of her way, changing plans slightly to accommodate seeing you, remembering your favorite things, or supporting your goals even when it costs her time. Investment of resources, time, energy, thought is one of the strongest proofs of genuine interest in female psychology. She mirrors your values and starts aligning more with things important to you. Shared belief systems strengthen rapidly when attraction is real. And now, the 10th signal, the one that changes everything. When all these cues converge and she begins creating emotional distance from her current circumstances while drawing intensely closer to you, that's when you know the shift is real. Her energy, focus, and future thinking revolve more around the possibility of you. This is the moment many men miss because it feels overwhelming. But responding with patience, strength, and clear masculine energy is what turns hidden signals into open reality. Throughout all of this, the key psychological truth is that women fall in love through emotional safety combined with excitement. They need to feel understood, desired, and free to be themselves. When you embody calm confidence, listen deeply, and lead with quiet strength, you become irresistible. You've made it to the end, which means you're serious about understanding her heart. Now here's my question for you. Which of these 10 signals have you already noticed in your situation? And what's one small action you're going to take this week to respond to it with confidence? Drop your answer in the comments below. I read every single one and love hearing your real stories. If this resonated, share it with a friend who needs to hear it and hit subscribe for more insights into the beautiful complexities of human connection. You've got this. Keep showing up as the man she's already starting to see.